Well, that report by Candace Klein. Now, for more on that story, you're joined on the line by independent political analyst Professor Booysen. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, a major blow for the ANC Youth League. How damaging do you think yesterday's judgment will be on Imbattle's League President Julius Malema, especially going into today's disciplinary hearing?
I don't think it's personally that damaging to him because we see the ANC mother body coming back and being consistent with its previous stance. Its previous stance had been that it supports the use of struggle songs, and it had also been supporting Julius Malema at the time of this hate speech trial earlier when the evidence was led. So it creates a bit of an ambiguous context indeed, contradictory in fact, in that the mother body is in support of him and the Youth League on this side of things, but on the other hand persisting with the disciplinary charges. I think the ANC is taking great care to play it correctly as well and not to conflate the two. So even this is a loss for quote-unquote Julius and the Youth League, I don't think the two issues will be conflated by the ANC, even if in the public mind many people are saying, no, this is a loss for Youth League and Mr. Julius Malema. I do not think it will play out like that in the disciplinary hearings.
Now, not a huge contingent of Malema supporters gathered outside court yesterday to hear that judgment. Do you think that his supporter base could be waning as he falls deeper into legal woes? Or could the league itself have cautioned its members after the rampage his supporters went on outside Luthuli House early in the month?
It is possible. It's also, he is high maintenance in that way. There are many events where his supporters could be expected, and it is a very massively expensive operation to bus in thousands of supporters from across the country and so on. So we're going to see that it's going to be smaller, more vocal crowds that are coming out. ANC has also been changing the venue, of course, and much more difficult for crowds to gather. It is a very visible sign of decline in numbers, but it does not necessarily play out like that in the amount of support he'll be getting. I do believe that it remains a very mobilizable constituency out there, and they probably wait for the right moments. They probably will be waiting for the time of judgment being delivered in disciplinary charges to bring out big crowds again.
Now, just as the Equality Court ruled the singing of the Shoot the Boer song as hate speech, Malema supporters defiantly sang the controversial words. Do you think this judgment would be able to deter people from singing it, or has it perhaps just served to make the song a bit more popular?
Probably neither. We're going to see this rebelliousness coming out, and it is a civil case. So I don't think we're going to see the stopping of that. It is delegitimation in a way of the song, but it will certainly continue. But I think the ANC would serve it wisely to draw a distinction between the songs that really bring back the memories and a post-struggle balance in South Africa. As long as there are some people who feel affected by it, and as long as there are people that relate those songs to current criminal realities in South Africa, I think it would be best advised to do a slight modification in the song and keep that memory going without offending people.
Independent political analyst Professor Booysen, thank you for joining us this morning.
Most welcome.